Oh, definitely. As I said right from the start, it's something you don't want to be missing games at all. But especially when you're fit and ready to go, but you can't because of suspension. It's been a pretty long 3 weeks, and especially that the team hasn't been performing all that well. But I just can't wait to get out there Friday night.
Just on that, it has been a big week for the club. Obviously, Dean was a little bit offended by some of the comments coming from Carlton. As a playing group, what was your initial reaction when you heard them?
I suppose it's pretty irrelevant now. Like, they said what they said, and that's happened. But we're just focusing on playing Essendon this week, and if we play Carlton, which we do later on in the year, then we'll deal with it then. But for now, it's just all about Essendon, and obviously you don't want to be labelled soft, so we'll be trying to prove that point wrong this weekend.
How'd you keep your fingers safe?
I just did a fair bit of extra running. Lyndon Dunn was actually suspended at the same time, so when the boys were playing, we were just out running on the track, and because it's pretty important to maintain your match fitness, and I thought we did that pretty well.
What about your tackling style? Did you work on that at all, or were you changing things?
No, it's probably something that it's a real sort of instinctive thing, so it's hard to change in a way. So I'll probably just tackle the same way and just try and prevent any concussion, because that's the real issue in it, I think.
There's been a few tackles in recent weeks since your suspension that have been pretty similar. Have you sort of looked on and sort of scratched your head a little bit?
No, not really. I suppose they're similar in a way, but the opponent that they tackled didn't get concussed and couldn't play for the rest of the game. So I think that's the real issue in it all. So as long as that doesn't happen, then I should be alright.
How did you make you feel when who'd you tackle again?
Dangerfield.
That's the one. 6 goals. You kicked 6 goals the next weekend. How did you feel about that?
Oh, it's not something that I can really prevent. Like, obviously, I was happy that he got up and played, because you never want to see an opponent that you sort of injure miss any game. So it's just great that he got up and played, and it was good for him, I suppose, that he kicked 6.
How's the feeling in the group at the moment? Obviously, you've had a lot of injuries, had some losses of late. Has the self-belief been shaken at all in recent times?
No, definitely not. We're all very confident at the moment. We've trained really well this week, and obviously coming off a few poor performances, we really want to turn it around. And I think we've done everything this week possible to make that happen. And I'm just really looking forward to see what the boys can do this Friday night.
What have been the main areas Dean's got you focused on during training in the last week?
Yeah, probably it all starts with putting pressure on the ball carrier for the opposing team. So all that tackling and pressure sort of thing. So we've really been working on that, and just trying to, when we don't have the ball, make sure we're doing everything possible to get the ball back in our hands as quickly as possible.
Tom's got a few out this week. Do you consider that midfield?
No, definitely not. They've got a great team. They've showed this year that they started off really well, and they've got a lot of depth in their midfield. So no matter what team they throw up, they're going to have a good team on the park. So we'll just have to deal with that.
What about their tools? Do you think they can get around to the 3 big men?
Yeah, obviously that's worked really well for them, having 3 tools, and we've got a few things in place that I'm sure will be good to put up against them, because it's something that's working well for them.
How significant a night for the footy club is it tomorrow night? You had the Friday night game last week, didn't perform. You got this one, and then the big game against Collingwood. How significant is tomorrow night?
Yeah, obviously every week's significant, and I suppose this one is going to be pretty big, because the last few weeks it hasn't been up to standard. So we're going to be trying to prove to ourselves that we can do it, and obviously Friday night there's no better time to play, and we're really looking forward to putting on a good show.